Hi, how's it going? Today I got an ASrock 990FX Extreme9 edition. In my opinion, it's the best looking 990FX motherboard. But I'm going to go ahead and do an unboxing and let you peek in the window really quick. This thing features some technology called X Boost technology, and what that is when you're posting, if you hold X, it'll actually automatically overclock your system for you. But other than that, it has AM3 Plus 8-core support, DigiPower, which is digital pulse width modulation technology, aids in providing smoother CPU core voltage, and advanced 12+2 power phase. It supports 4x DDR3 2450 overclock memory and dual stack MOSFETs, which is the dual stack MOSFET technology, I guess. Premium gold capacitors made from Japan, and three-way SLI, Intel gigabit LAN solution, and Intel's quite reputable when it comes to having LAN solutions. And go ahead and go get this unboxed. Alright, so I just got it open, and I'm going to go ahead and go over the things that were included. This is a three-way SLI bridge. I'm going to try and get this out of the package. There you go, three-way SLI bridge. I'm going to go ahead and get everything out of the package for you guys, so it's just easier with holding the camera. So I got everything out of the box, and let's see. This comes with one SATA connector. Actually, one, and two, and three, and four, 5, 6. Alright, I think that's it. 2 4-pin Molex, 2 SATA powers, or 2 4. Alright, I'm confused. I'm going to skip those ones. Your I/O shields right here. PCIe bracket. One thing I actually want to bring up, this is the first motherboard that actually included the SLI bridge, and I got this from my 7970, the Crossfire bridge. And it's actually more of a ribbon cable, and the SLI bridges are a solid PCB, which is a lot nicer in my opinion, but I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know if AMD does PCB Crossfire bridges, but that'd be just awesome. And one awesome thing I found that it comes with is there's 2 USB 3 headers. Let's see, right, you guys probably can't see it, on the board itself. And normally you only need one with your case, so they included an additional USB 3 hub, so that is really awesome on ASrock's part. Go ahead and open. And there's some mounting screws for that, mounting screws from that. Let's see. 990FX Extreme9 software setup guide. And quick installation guide. Okay, that's everything that was included in the motherboard. I'm going to go ahead and get to the motherboard itself. Okay, so getting the motherboard out itself and taking a look at everything. This motherboard looks very good in my opinion. Really like the gold brown PCB with black heat spreaders, and I really like the design they did for the heat spreaders a lot. Anyway, other than that, you got your 990FX chipset right under here, and your dual stack MOSFETs over here, RAM slots, ATX 24-pin connector, your USB 3 headers, and over here you got SATA 3 ports, right angle, and SB950 chipset for that. And let's see, right over here at the top, PCIe by 16, PCIe by 1 by 16 by 16, PCI 1, and PCIe by 16 coin battery. Okay, I apologize if the light's a little bit too bright, but I don't really have a awesome setup for recording videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the bottom. You got a chassis fan connector with a power reset switch, your speaker connector, Dr. Debug LED, let's see, chassis fan, USB 2.0 header, USB 2.0 header over here, the consumer infrared module connector, and right here your system panel connector, let's see, oh, that's way too bright. Clear CMOS jumper, if you can see it, and then above that is a power LED connector with your serial port connector right on the left of that. Infrared module connector, your front panel IE 1394 connector, HD audio. Right here you got your little 32 megabyte SPI flash memory, BIOS. I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and go over to the IOs now that that's covered. I'll mention your USB 3.0s just because I don't know if I mentioned that. And yeah. First of all, you got your PS/2 mouse and keyboard connectors and a nice little clear CMOS button in the back of your motherboard. And you got your coaxial SPDIF out with an optical SPDIF out. USB 3.0 ports, 2 of them right here, and 2 USB 2.0 ports right here with an eSATA 3. 2 USB 2.0 ports also right there. I wish both of these were red just because I like the red ports a little bit better, but don't really matter because it is in the back of my case, which I'm not really going to look at too often. And this is your system panel IE 1394 connector right here. eSATA 3 and Intel Gigabit LAN solution. 2 USB 3.0 ports right there. All your speaker configuration and microphone type connectors are right there. And it's looking like it for the system I/O. Alright, just a few more things I wanted to mention. This motherboard has some chassis fan connectors, 3 of them right here at the top. Sorry if it's out of focus. I'll try to get it in focus. There we go. And chassis fan right over here at the top. I would have liked to have seen a rear chassis fan, but there is workarounds and other things you can do about that. The North Bridge and South Bridge heat spreaders, I really like the design, and it was the main reason I decided to buy this at full retail for $160, which sucked, but in my opinion, this is the best 990FX motherboard, just because I really look for aesthetics in motherboards. If there's anything you guys want to add, go ahead and leave some comments or something in the channel. I think this is about it. I'm going to set this up, and yeah. Rate, comment, subscribe if you guys like the video, and yep, see you guys later. One more thing I want to add is it also came with a little driver disc I didn't find until after the video.